Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. For today's review, we're going to take a look at the Tamashii Web exclusive S.H.Figuarts War Machine MK-3 from Captain America Civil War by Bandai. And here is the brown shipper box for War Machine MK-3, as it is a Tamashii Web exclusive item. And just have a look at the shipper box, nothing too special here. And here is the packaging for War Machine MK-3. Very nice photo of the figure in the front here with a nice dark color scheme. But actually looking at the photo a little bit closer now, it is a little bit fuzzy, so it could have been done a lot better, I think. But it's alright. And on the side you've got a close-up shot of the face. And on the back you've got War Machine with MK-46. I can't remember, but Iron Man there. Molding, optional parts. And on this side you've got Team Iron Man, War Machine MK-3. And on the top, very simple Civil War logo up here. And on the bottom, War Machine MK-3. And on the inside of the packaging, you've got the figure sitting inside the plastic tray. You can see all the different effect parts, hands and the baton sitting there. So everything's nicely laid out and well protected in the plastic tray. And here are the accessories that War Machine comes with. He comes with 4 pairs of extra optional hands. The first pair is a open palm relaxed hands. Second pair is karate chop hands. And he also comes with a pair of weapon holding closed fist hands. And also a repulsor firing hand with a peg in the palm. And he also comes with a effect part for his over-the-shoulder cannon. Very nice translucent plastic here. And he gets a pair of repulsor firing effects for the hands. And down here he gets a pair of the flying booster effect part for the hands. And a pair of the flying booster effect parts for the feet. And he also comes with his baton, also known as the Warhammer, and this is a non-expandable collapsible accessory, but it's nicely painted with the metallic red details in there. With the over-the-shoulder cannon firing effect part, it is shaped to the barrel, so you just have to line it up and plug it in, and it looks really nice. And for his hands, I've got a few effect parts attached already. They're just on little ball joints. And here is the repulsor firing effect. And these effect parts pull off quite easily, and you can put the flying effect part on. And just show you the Warhammer on the figure. That's him holding the Warhammer. The hands are a little bit tight to begin with, so just be careful when you insert the Warhammer into the hand. And lastly, the effect part for the feet, and they just plug into the feet like that. And here's a closer look at the figure itself. Very nice detailing, sculpting and pad printing all over the figure. Very tidy, as you could expect from Bandai. And I love this tempo print here on the chest, where it's showing the kill count. That's quite nice. Have a look at the tempo printing on the shoulder pads. Very nice and crisp. A lot of nice little sculpted detail on the armor. These flaps do move, of course, on the side of his legs. And there's also a moving flap just near his ankles. And here's a quick look at the 3 different War Machine armors. And I have to say the Mark 1 is still my favorite, because I really like the bulky armorized look and over the top weaponry. The Mark II, it kind of feels a little bit too slimmed down for my liking. yeah, it doesn't look like War Machine ought to. But with the Mark III, they have bulked him up again, so he looks much bigger than Mark II, which is good. And he's got a lot of these nice armor detail happening. So I'm quite happy about Mark III in terms of design. Alright, with articulation, let's take a look at the over-the-shoulder cannon first. So it pivots forward like so, and you can also pull it out, up and down, and rotates all the way around. So really good range of motion there for the cannon. And with his head, he can look up that far, so very good for flying poses. He can look down that far, so great for looking for Ant-Man. And he can also tilt from side to side a lot. Oh, well, not that much, but so really good range of motion there for the neck and the head. And with the shoulders, they actually extend out, so there's a shoulder extension, and it can go around like this because it's on a long ball joint, and the shoulder pad follows the shoulder, so you can go all the way around, lift up his arms that much, and bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, gives him a very good bend, and ball and hinge for the wrist. Actually, my mistake, just a ball joint for the wrist, so all the way around and a little bit of pivot. And with his waist, he can crunch forward that far and crunch back, well, extend back that much. And he can also rotate a little bit at the top here, at the diaphragm, rotate at the waist, but it is a little bit tight, so just be careful with the joint. And he can also go from side to side a little bit. And coming down to his hips, he does have the hip extension, so you can extend his hips that far down, and with that it allows him to do very big splits, and he can also kick forward that far before the armor starts interfering with the legs, and back about that far. It's got thigh swivel at the top here, double jointed knees, so very nice bend there, and he's got ankle pivot, ankle pivot down that far, up that far, and ankle rockers from side to side. So very nice ankle articulation, and he also has a toe joint. But let me see, it goes down that far and up that much. And in terms of height, he measures about 16 centimeters tall, which is roughly 6.2 inches, 6.3 inches. First up, here he is with S.H.Figuarts War Machine MK-1. Here he is with S.H.Figuarts War Machine MK-2. Here he is with S.H.Figuarts Iron Man MK-46. Here he is with S.H.Figuarts Tony Stark. Here he is with Marvel Legends War Machine MK-2. Here he is with DC Icons Superman. And lastly, here he is with Marvel Legends Cyclops. The Mark III is a very beautifully executed action figure from Bandai. All the joints are nice and tight, but really easy to pose, and the figure itself is very nicely sculpted. Details are sharp, paint job is very tidy, so all in all it's a very nice action figure. But in terms of personal preference, I do like the design of the Mark III, but I still prefer the design of the original Mark I. It has more of a bulky armored up look than the Mark III and even the Mark II. For me, the Mark II is a little bit on the skinny side. He kind of looks like Iron Man, but just painted in War Machine colors, so he's alright. If you really want a nice War Machine for your collection, I recommend either going for the original Mark I or the Mark III. The Mark I can be a little bit pricey now because it is a few years old, and you can still get this guy for a reasonable price, even though he is a Tamashii Web exclusive. And that concludes my review of the S.H.Figuarts War Machine MK-3. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for another toy review.